Welcome to another episode of ASQ 360. My name is David Cardi, and today we'll be answering the question, what is the big deal about giving? Giving is a very sensitive topic in Christendom. In some circles, like the evangelical circles, the aspect of giving is totally put to the back. People hardly talk about it for fear of being seen as being materialistic. In other circles, like the charismatic circles, the issue of giving is overflowed, even beyond how it's supposed to be. Today, we would be considering this topic in light of the scriptures, and we'll be learning some principles of giving from Apostle Paul in his letter to the Corinthians. Key points I want us to take from this discussion is that our knowledge of who God is and all that He has done for us determines whether we give and how much we give to Him. Secondly, that there are blessings that God has attached to giving. For the believer, God is the object of his giving. He is giving as unto God and unto men. We understand from scriptures in Genesis chapter 1 verse 27 that God created all things, including man. He owns everything. Psalms 89 verse 11 says, "The heavens are yours, and yours also the earth. You founded the world and all that is in it." Psalm 50 verse 10 says, "For every animal in the forest is mine, and the cattle on the 1,000 hills." Many scriptures point us to the fact that God owns everything, including man. Now, if God owns everything, including all that man has, it means that man is just a steward of what God has created. David understands this, and in 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 14 says, "Everything comes from you, and we have given you only what comes from your hand." It is from his understanding of God as the creator and the owner of everything that he made this statement. The energy with which we use to create wealth and acquire possessions was also given to us by God, as seen in Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 17 to 18. Now, since God is unseen, how do I give to him? We can give to God by giving to the work of ministry. If you know any ministries that glorify God and are in need of funds, you can give to them. You can give to God by giving to those who are in need, those who are poor in society. These are ways that we can give to God. How do we give? We will be using some basic principles Apostle Paul taught the Corinthians in 2 Corinthians chapter 8. Paul was making a comparison with the Macedonian church, and he explains to the Corinthians that the Macedonian church first of all gave themselves to God. After they gave themselves to God, they gave beyond their comfort, beyond their ability to meet the need of others. They gave without being prodded. They gave willingly. They sought for opportunities to give. These are very important principles for us if we want to give that which is acceptable to God. We have to first of all give ourselves to God. When we give ourselves to God, He takes over us and everything that we have. And when we see ourselves as belonging to God, then we see that everything that we have also belongs to Him, and we would be able to give. Someone says that you have not truly given if what you have given does not pain you. If it does not cause you discomfort, then you have not truly given. Our giving is directly proportional to our knowledge of who God is. And when we understand who He is, we would give. We would not consider that when we give, we would lack, because all that we have belongs to God, and all that is in the world belongs to Him as well. So the more we give, the more He makes it available to us. The Bible also makes us to understand that when we give, we are blessed. Remember the verse which says, "Whoever sows sparingly will reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will reap generously." That is 1 Chronicles chapter 29 verse 6. Am I saying that when you give, you would become rich? No. But one assurance we have in Scripture is, when we walk with the Lord in the light of all that He has taught us, He will meet our needs. We will not lack. That is the promise that we have. So if you give, you may get more, you may not get more, but one thing is sure: God will meet your needs according to His riches and glory. Thank you for watching this video. See you next time.